Hi, guys. Welcome to some more Real Talk Dog Talk. I'm Tori.
And I'm Barb.
For those of you who haven't joined us before, if you have any questions or comments, you can email us at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com.
And if you are a regular listener and or emailer, keep those emails coming in. Gives us some information as well as some good ideas for our episodes.
Yes, always.
Okay, so I just feel like we have to admit this. We are dog people.
Yes, 100%.
We are part of the dog community.
Yes.
We're not techie people.
No.
I'm old. Tori's getting there.
For sure. Yep.
And we may have had a glitch in the past couple of weeks. We're just going to let y'all know out there. We don't even know if we had a glitch.
Yeah. I really am trying. Okay.
Good for you.
Thanks.
But no raise yet.
No, I should be fired.
Once we know for sure that they're going on, then we'll talk about a raise.
Yeah. Till then, forget it.
No, I'm the verifier. Tori edits and puts them on, and then I kind of listen and I kind of critique it and make sure they're on. And we found that for last 2 weeks it looked as though the episodes were not on, according to me. So as you looked into it, it became unclear.
Right. It was hard to, it looked like it, but there's no reason it shouldn't have been showing up on your end. So it just,
we don't know.
No.
We really don't know. So for those of you that may have thought we aren't putting them on, there should be like 3 on now.
Yeah. Binge watching. Good time. It's got a free weekend. Just go ahead. Catch up.
Clean in the house. Yep. Listen to them all. So that was, we don't know what happened. Tori and I fight frequently.
It's sometimes we go around. Yeah. It's,
and I yell at her, she cries and then yells back at me.
Yeah.
And then we realize that neither one of us knows what the heck is going on.
We're just mad.
Yeah. So it's a good thing we don't drink.
That's for sure.
We'd be throwing fists.
Man, holes in the wall.
Yeah.
Being locked up, probably.
Yeah. So we're not sure what happened.
No.
And it may be working fine for you folks out there. It might have been a glitch with my devices. We don't know.
Hard to say. Hopefully, if it didn't show up, you got it now. And moving forward, hopefully it will be smooth sailing.
We'll make a better effort.
Yes, for sure.
So we always shoot for putting a new one on Monday mornings. Great way to start your week.
Yes.
Doesn't always happen. But
right.
That's our goal.
We're fixing it. And check us out Monday mornings. Yeah. At least by 8 for sure should be.
Or noon. Or like 5:30.
Monday though, for sure.
Sometime on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I feel like as part of the dog community, it's important for me to be honest about my situation.
Yeah. Yes.
And so, when I'm out in my yard or even in the kitchen, I have Poppy, or no, I'm sorry, not Poppy. She doesn't do it yet. But Bolo and Gabby like to hurl themselves in my path of walk.
Yeah, it's interesting to see.
And they take turns. They kind of like dive bomb me as I'm walking. Sometimes they step on my shoes so I can't, go somewhere.
Right.
And I thought, this would be a great topic.
It's almost like synchronized.
It is. It is. Or like birds attacking something.
Yeah. Dive bombing.
Yeah. That's what my life is like.
Yeah.
So I thought, let's talk about this a little bit.
Yes.
First thing I want to say, and I believe this no matter how old your dog is, whether they're a puppy just learning or a 10-year-old dog, there is no shame in having to take a couple steps back and do refresher training.
Oh yeah.
I find my dogs with something as simple as sit.
Yeah.
Will sometimes look at me like, I don't think I'm gonna, Barb.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And I have to reinforce that, yeah, you do. Well, I am the boss.
Yeah. Well, and it's like we were talking in one of the last couple episodes, we were talking about dogs like Enzo and Elsa. Typically, they don't really need a lot of training. They just kind
commands.
Yeah, they're good. So I think sometimes, like with dogs like that, especially
dogs like what?
That don't listen. No, that are just good. You don't typically need to give them commands. I think you do need to have a little refresher every once in a while and bring them back. Be like, hey, you do need to listen. Okay. Because Enzo, yeah, he has his spurts.
And that's not saying anything bad about your handling of your dog.
No.
I just think you need to recognize that.
Right.
And especially with younger dogs, I think, specifically the King Corso, Cane Corso, aka Italian Mastiff. Yes. They seem to go through a terrible twos phase where they don't think they really got to listen.
Yeah,
no, they're not gonna. And they will look at you with a dead stare like, mm-mm.
And turn and walk right away from you.
And the thing about that is if you don't reinforce it, actually, JoJo just did it to me when I told her to sit, she left.
Yeah. Yep.
As I was sitting here on your love seat, I told her to sit down because she's being a rowdy girl.
Yep.
And I told her to lay down.
Yeah.
And she left. She went over by you, which basically told me, she was saying, you ain't the boss of me, bitch.
Yeah. And then she did have to lay down.
Yeah. When you made her lay down. But that's the difference. You're the one in charge. So she listened to you. But it's important to follow through and don't tell them to sit or lay down unless you're going to make them do it. I was caught off guard by JoJo's attitude and did not. I should have actually reinforced my own command.
Yeah.
And I did not.
Yeah.
So there's no shame in taking a step back and kind of starting back a little bit and getting the dogs to listen.
Right. That's not going to hurt anything for sure. So,
right. The one thing, when I was researching this, did you find a lot of information?
A lot of things with just training in general, a lot of similarities with.
One thing I noticed is, when I talk about boundaries and personal space with my dogs, I am referring to being able to walk across the yard without them taking my crock out from under my foot.
Yeah.
Or, bending down to pick up a garden tool and having them leaping in front of me, circling me, jabbing my grocery bag with their nose, things like that. That is what I'm talking about. A lot of what I found is like teaching them to stay off the bed or the furniture.
Yeah, it was more in reference to staying off of something.
Yeah.
Versus personal space.
Yeah, when I'm talking about it, I want them away from my body.
Yes, exactly. You're too much in my space.
Because when I'm in my bed, I am the person sleeping on 6 inches at the edge.
Right.
While I have 4 Cane Corsos in there with me, and they get most of my king size bed.
Yeah.
Now, people would say, hey, why don't you have a dog bed in there? I have a love seat.
Yeah, a whole couch.
I have a ottoman. I have a dog bed.
Yes.
In my bedroom. I guess those are for me.
Yeah, they're pretty sure you set those there for them or you. Yeah. And the bed is
right.
You got me this whole bed. Thank you.
It's king size. She just bought new blankets for us.
Guys, get up
all
here.
New bedding.
Come on. I guess we can let her have a spot.
Which I did buy new blankets. But that was supposed to be for me.
No. They're pretty sure not.
So I'm not a person that is bothered by dogs being on the furniture or on my bed.
Right.
Just so you guys know, I'm not a dirty person. I have a dog blanket I put over my bed.
Yes.
So that when they're on it, my blankets don't get dirty.
Yes.
And I also don't allow dogs in my sheets.
No.
That is gross. I do have limits, but they're welcome to be on my furniture and in the bed and that sort of thing. On the bed.
Well, I think about, people can say, well, if I give my dog a bath every day, do you wash their feet every time they come inside? You don't know what they're stepping in.
Some people do. Have you seen that on those reels?
No.
People take their pit bull out for a walk and they bring them in and they wash their feet in those things.
Oh, those rubber.
It kind of looks like they're jacking off.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
It's a disturbing notion.
It is.
I won't use it.
I've seen things inadvertently, let me add.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Just for those of you out there who don't know me, I'm much more crude than my daughter.
I get uncomfortable.
So sorry about that comment. I didn't mean to do that.
I get uncomfortable sometimes.
I freak my children out.
Okay.
She did not just say that. She did not.
Jeez, are my ears red?
Life with Barb.
Yeah.
I have had issues with being pulled over where I start arguing with the police officer and my children just quietly sit there and say nothing.
It's like, listen, she's right. Okay. She's just.
I think they're waiting for me to get cuffed.
Well, someone's going to have to drive if you get taken away. So who is it?
They're doing rock, paper, scissors to see who's going to drive the car when I get arrested for mouthing off to a cop.
Yeah. Yep. It's she don't care who you are. Okay. She'll
not
tell
often.
you.
Not often.
Yeah.
But anyhow, so yeah, dogs in my home are allowed on the furniture, and a lot of what I found was teaching them to stay off. Now, if you're one of those people, they do recommend like to buy a new bed when you're starting that training process. If they have a new bed, it might be more exciting and enticing to them. Also, kind of break it into steps. And the first step would be, which again, this is not my method, but place.
Yeah.
You can use whatever term you want, but the point of place is to have a spot where the dog is to go to on command and stay there.
Right.
So if you want to teach them to stay off your furniture, off your bed, there's quite a few articles, reels, videos that break it into steps so that you start with a place, then you do stay, and pretty soon you'll have it all put together. And you can keep them off your bed, which totally rubs me the wrong way.
I just think if you're gonna have pets, you know what? They should be on the furniture with you.
What's the point?
That's what I'm saying. I have dogs because I love them and I want to cuddle. And my kid is 12 and snotty. So no.
It's only going to get worse.
It's become a harsh reality lately.
You'll love him again when he's like 30.
Yeah, it's a good thing he's cute.
Yeah, but he's not as cute as he used to be. He's like a person now.
He is.
Ick.
I know.
One thing they suggested, and anytime I talk to people about training, I always say, use a toy that they like, or a treat, or something to motivate them. And one of these articles said to use a new toy. And I thought, Gabby is a freak for a new toy. Yeah, she sees something new come into the house and man, she is all over it and nobody else can touch it. So that's a really good tip. I had not thought about that. I always think of a high value treat, or a favorite treat or something like that. I really never put any thought into whether it's new or old, but a new toy is a great idea for motivating a dog.
I have, Betsy. Oh man, that would be a good one for her for sure, because she's highly motivated by new toys as well. So I wouldn't have thought of a toy either, actually.
A new toy.
A new toy, specifically. Yeah.
Specifically a new one.
Well, and you think about it, there's this, it's got that rubber smell probably, or, whatever you get.
Well, I think some of them are infused with like a meat odor. So I don't know if that's stronger and they think they really got something good. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's an excellent idea because I do know that Gabby is just all about the new toy. Then after it's been around for a week or so, she really doesn't care a whole lot.
It's fine. You can, unless someone else has it.
Yeah. Now this could get expensive. If every time you train, you have to buy a new toy.
And they are getting expensive.
They really are. $20 for a nice toy.
It's nuts.
And nothing really special. Just
these dogs will have them eaten in no time.
Now, I was also reading this article was not real clear on if this was specific to teaching them to stay off of something or away from your person.
Oh, yeah.
But it was saying to teach them a command like stay or leave it to maintain distance.
Right.
Now, the fact that it says maintain distance makes me think that this is to keep them away from your person.
Yeah.
I feel like this is crap.
Yeah.
Because these particular commands, stay or leave it, I feel like this could really confuse a dog.
I would agree. It doesn't seem accurate commands.
Right. So when you are putting training into place, make sure that the commands that you're choosing are accurate and specific so they don't confuse your dog, because that dog might be trying to do everything you want and they got no clue where they're going with it. And if you aren't correct in your terminology, you might end up with a dog that doesn't know what the world's going on.
Well, and I would leave it. That's a term I use, but it's for like if I want them to leave a toy outside that belongs outside, or it's a totally different situation. So,
well, I feel like with Bolo and Gabby, I've had a very hectic work schedule the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Bolo and Gabby are about 2. So that's bad. But I feel like Bolo, hey, and you know what, you guys out there, go to the Primo Corso kennels.net website. Yes. You can see the dogs we're talking about. Yep. Or you can look on Facebook for Primo Corso Kennels. We always are posting pictures of not only our dogs, but some puppies from Primo Corso that have gone out there into the dog community and are having great lives. So, if you ever want to check out who the heck we're talking about, check those out.
It's really fun to see, actually.
Yeah, it kind of puts it a little bit more in perspective.
Yeah.
Bolo, I believe, sees me as a giant squeaky toy.
She might.
Now, Bolo in Mandarin actually means drunken man.
Well, kind of. A very fast one.
Bola in Mandarin means drunken woman. Now, you're asking me, why am I saying this? I don't know. I was Googling Bolo and those came up. It was the weirdest thing. But the reason she is named Bolo is be on the lookout.
And you have to.
She's like a gazelle.
Yeah.
A happy, ridiculous gazelle.
Yeah. She can be nowhere and then right there. Okay. You don't know where she came from. Okay.
So with these high energy dogs, I think it's super important to make sure to establish yourself as the pack leader or the person in charge.
Yes.
And I feel like Bolo sees me as a toy.
I think she sees everybody as a toy, though.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
she just wants to play
and run.
Yeah,
run
very fast.
When she gets out of my fence, that is what she's doing. She is just running.
I can just see her leaping up at a butterfly or something.
Over to the chickens.
Yeah.
Ooh, running back to the gate.
Those look fun. Can I?
And Gabby, she is a follower.
She's more serious as well.
Yeah, she is. She is. Yeah. She sees Bolo, hurling her body at me, in front of me, on me. And she says, hey, that really looks fun. So then they take turns. What they do, it's like in front of me. It's like they just are. I wish I could like describe it better. But and so this isn't okay. I feel like this is my error. This is where I need to take some steps back, probably quite a few steps back. And first off, get Bolo in check.
Yeah, she's
because she is gonna be the instigator with Gabby.
Yeah.
So I'm not in danger. This isn't a serious situation where I'm like, oh my gosh, someone saved me.
No.
It's ridiculous.
She might get some dirty pants from getting knocked over, but
always
or paw prints, or I mean, you name it.
You can't leave the house without putting on clean clothes.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it's something that I am not ashamed to say that I need to take some steps back with Bolo and kind of look at how she has viewed me as the owner, or possibly she's the owner.
It's hard to say what she thinks, really.
But that's where I'm at. And that's why this whole thing kind of came about, was I just thought they're ridiculous. I think they look at me as their agility course.
Well, they got to have something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and why are they in your business so much? You know what? I can tell you why.
Oh, I want to hear it.
I'll tell you why. For the most part, big reasons, obviously they're seeking security, maybe not in the jumping in front of you part.
I was processing that, trying to figure out how that would be.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. But affection or attention, maybe those. Mm-hmm. Attention for sure with Bolo.
Yeah.
She's wanting attention.
Always.
Always. Yes. Warmth, affection, security. Also, marking you with their scent.
Oh, I'm marked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I smell like dog when I leave the house every time. So, also Jim, he's an interesting dog because he will rub his mouth on your hair. Yeah. And I did Google that, and that is what he's doing.
He's scenting you?
Yeah. And I'm like, he's got bad breath too.
Well, he has bad breath, but he doesn't drool.
He did that. I will give him that. Yeah. At least you're not hair, maybe, but you can lint roll that off. You get slimed
on your head.
Yeah.
Just lint rolling the top of your head.
Mind your business.
Tori has black hair and Jim is tan.
It's very obvious. Okay. So scenting is another one. I'm thinking the rubbing the mouth may be more specific to the Shiba Inu.
That could be.
Because I've not had any of my other dogs do that yet. We'll say yet. And then possessiveness also. I have jealous dogs.
You do. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't think Bolo feels possessive of me.
No, I think she's just
like, whatever.
Yeah. She's just kind of, I don't want to say she's like an airhead because she's very intelligent.
Oh, she's a smart girl.
Yeah. But she's just like, do. Like happy-go-lucky, not worried about much.
She's doing her own thing.
Yeah. Yeah. She just is. I like Bolo, but she's a lot.
She is a lot, and she's if she doesn't get her exercise daily, we had rain the other day.
Yep.
And it was pretty much an all-day deal, and that was pure hell in the house.
Well, and that is one thing that I actually did find about personal space and boundaries with your dog is just making sure they have enough, which rainy days, there's not much you can do about it. So sometimes you're just stuck with too much energy in your dogs, but making sure they have enough physical and mental stimulation so they're not seeing you as their toy. Which Bolo, she's a tough one because she's always on go.
She is. She's like her father.
She's just like a father.
It's
true. So, and then also, if they're sick or not feeling well, also it's another reason why they might be a little bit more in your business. But
she's fine.
Yeah,
that's not
Bolo's fine. There's nothing wrong with that girl.
Wow.
You'd have to make something wrong.
Not sick.
Yeah, no. Try and slow her down. It's not happening.
Bolo.
Okay. She makes me think, if I don't watch out for my dogs in the yard when they're running, I will get knocked over. Okay, it's not fun. Hindsight, it's funny, but like at the time,
when you're trying to get back up,
and you got them jumping over you, right? So
I know.
Yeah. So.
Well, and I have told the story of Zeus, who is Bolo's dad.
Yes.
I was carrying blankets out I've told this story on another episode, but I had my arms full of dog blankets taking him out to the kennel building.
Yep.
And one had kind of fallen partway down, and I stepped on it.
Yep.
And it made me tumble down to the ground. I fell.
Yep.
And Zeus literally was like hurtling over me back and forth.
He's like,
no concern, oh no, she's hurt.
No.
I was not hurt, but I was on the ground, and he just kept like leaping back and forth over me with, having the zoomies, which when he's doing that, you got to be careful getting up, because if the timing's off, he's going to bam right into you.
Yeah. I mean, well, and when you went down, he's probably like, oh, she's fine. She's got blankets. It's all right. Yeah.
So, this is,
runs in the family, to say the least.
We get a couple calmer ones, but we do have a couple of high drives. Bolo. I've been blessed with Bolo being one of them.
And it's interesting too, because getting too many names in my head. Betsy is one of my higher drive dogs for sure, and she actually has a very laid back side too, though. I don't think I don't have one quite like Bolo. She doesn't really have a laid back.
No.
She will lay down and like.
Well, she naps occasionally, but then she's back up.
Yeah, she just kind of.
She's a dog that you tiptoe. Oh, shh. She's asleep. Don't wake her up.
If I got to go get some food right now, I'm not.
No, you sit there. It's kind of like the movie Psycho at the end, where the guy is being his mother and a fly lands on him or her, whatever you want to say, and she's not going to move. She is not going to move. That's how I feel when Bolo is asleep.
Yeah. We don't sit there because she's resting on us nicely and too cute to move. No, we don't move because we don't want her to wake up.
Don't wake up.
She'll go where we don't know, but she's going to go.
Well, I don't have a huge house.
Yeah.
And what they do is I sit on the couch and they jump up on the love seat with toys in their mouth.
Yes.
And they walk across the love seat to the couch and across me to the end of the couch onto the ottoman and then back onto the love seat.
Yeah.
And they just kind of keep walking over me and around. That's their agility course in the house, I guess.
Yeah, it is. And, when I'm over and I happen to be sitting on the love seat.
Big mistake.
Yeah, they look at me like, excuse you? You're in my way.
Get off it,
yeah.
Bitch.
Either that or they're going to, lean on me, sit on, whatever.
Right.
Whatever, because I'm in the way.
You are. Sorry.
Get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just...
So you stand.
I do. I usually just I'm like, all right, I'll stand up for a little bit till which it's either stand up the whole time or just accept that they're going to be in your business.
Yeah.
Because I don't, they listen to you sometimes.
They listen to me.
I mean, they listen in general, yes.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to like being in your business, they really want to be in your business.
They do. And that's why I brought up this episode, because I think it's important. I think that the things that transpire with Bolo and Gabby are because of my work schedule for the last year and a half.
Yeah.
I may have to revamp that.
Right.
But any of my other dogs are quite different, which I have started training at young ages. So
right.
It's just kind of a different mindset for those two dogs. And then they are out of Zeus. Gabby is much calmer than Bolo, which I was able, when she was young, to take her to work with me.
Yes.
And so she had more handling than Bolo did. So you can really see a difference in the behavior and how they view me as their owner, even when they've been handled more or less.
Right.
I have a strong personality, so my dogs always know I'm the one in control.
Yes.
Bolo is the one that likes to check me on that.
Yeah.
Even Zeus listens better than she does.
He does. Yeah.
She's just a different sort of girl, and she is young for sure.
Which actually, nothing against Zeus, because I think Zeus is wonderful. But you know, he's maybe it's just because he's older. I don't know. He just, and the height he bounces, and you know, he is so, I mean, much, but he does listen really and quick too. It's like you say, sit, and he is sitting, like, you know,
proper motivation. He likes the treats.
He does. Yes.
But yeah, so I think when you're starting off with teaching a dog, we had a dog many years ago that I had two of them, and they were rescue dogs. It was a brother and a sister, same litter and everything. And they were not big dogs, but they were overwhelming. And they always would come running at me hard, and they'd knock me down. And they weren't big. They were just so quick and abrupt. You just didn't know what was coming. And really what I did with them, and this is what I recommend for any dog that is like jumping. The first step to me is, as puppies, to teach them not to jump on you.
Yeah.
That is absolute big fat no. And I know some people, you know, pat their chest and encourage it, but that is something I never allow my dogs to do, because it's not okay.
Right.
It leads to bad things. It's kind of the, you know, they have gateway drugs, marijuana.
Yeah.
It's the gateway command to worse things, you know. Don't teach your dog to jump on you.
No.
I guess if you're going to only on command type thing. But that is the first step, is to not allow that.
Right.
And when these two dogs that I had some years ago came running at me, they had to wear collars, which at my house, we don't wear collars because I live in the middle of nowhere. But what I would do with these two dogs is, when they would come running at me, I was fully prepared to get knocked down, fall down, everything. I was ready for it.
Right.
So what I would do is, when they would come running at me, and I did have to be fairly quick, I would grab the collar with one hand and immediately put them in a sit.
Right.
I would put my hand on their butt, and I would pull back slightly on the collar and push their butt down and say sit.
Right.
If they didn't do it, they didn't get pet.
Right.
That was what they wanted. They wanted attention. I knew that was what those two wanted.
Right.
So instead of allowing it to happen, I taught them that they have to come to me and sit down if they want any attention.
Right.
So I think when you have a dog that approaches you in an abrupt manner, that's one way to handle it. And there are suggestions on the internet that you can look at. Like I said, I found a lot of stay off the stuff kind of things, but it's not all bad that they're doing that. It is super annoying.
Yeah, it is.
And if it's attention they want, maybe you need to revamp your schedule.
Yeah.
As do I.
We're working on it.
Anyhow, so just some thoughts on that. We kind of got off topic a few times. It's a curse.
It's going to happen.
We just cannot stay focused.
No.
And as we near the end of this episode, now the dogs in the room are being calm.
Yep, they've laid down, decided they're going to behave and nap. Now that we're,
winding up towards the end, now they're calm.
Mm-hmm. As per usual.
So, if you're really having troubles and struggling with dogs being in your space, not respecting your area, boundaries, do your research.
Yes.
Check with professional trainers in your area. Your vet might be able to refer you to someone who could help you. And there's always the internet. And yes, there's bad information on the internet and sometimes good information. So just do your research and find out what works best for you and your pets.
Yes. And again, if you have any questions or comments, you can email us at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com or comment down below and hit that follow button.
Do it. Hit it.
Do it.
Well, thank you for joining us for this episode, and we hope that you will join us again.
Goodbye.
Bye.